Hello once again, dear Manchester United fans following us from all over the world. We've come back to give you news updates about the team before traveling to West Ham. Manchester United continue their resurgence with the 2-win over Tottenham Hotspurs at Old Trafford in the weekend. Goals from Brian Mbeumo and Bruno Fernandes. Tottenham were down to 10 men early after a red card. The win extended the United's unbeaten run and gave Carrick 4 straight league victories, keeping them fourth in the Premier League. This strong run includes win over Fulham, Manchester City, Arsenal and now Tottenham, rising confidence inside the squad and among supporters ahead of their run-in. About their injuries and other team news, United have a few fitness issues to manage heading into their next fixture against West Ham United. Mason Mount and Martin Delight are close to returning but not yet ready for full action. And then Patrick Dorgu remains out until at least April with the hamstring problem. Sportsmore previews shows possible tactical setups for the West Ham game as United look to maintain momentum. With the January quiet, United are already planning for a summer rebuild. Reports suggest talks opened with Juventus midfielder Manuel Locatelli, as we told you earlier. Other plans include targeting quality reinforcement, including or especially 2 central midfielders to replace Casemiro and add depth. This reflects a shift to strategic recruitment rather than short-term fixes. In lighter news, United fan Frank Elt, dubbed the United Stand, has gone viral for vowing not to cut his hair until United secure 5 straight wins. After 4 consecutive victories, his challenge rears completion, and Captain Bruno Fernandes responded with humor, joking he needs a haircut himself. The fan plans to donate his hair to charity once he finally gets it cut. Now about the transfer rumors, Barcelona are reportedly keeping close tabs on United defender Lisandro Martinez as his contract edges closer to its end. United insists he is not for sale, but discussion could emerge if conditions are right. Barcelona value his experience and left-footed defensive qualities highly. This could be one of the big summer storylines if contract talks progress slowly. And now, after Tottenham, the United travel to face West Ham United in the Premier League, a key match to keep pressure on rivals for a Champions League spot and maintain their current table position. United are fourth in the Premier League with their best form of the season arriving under Carrick. They exited the FA Cup earlier this season but have since rebuilt momentum in the Premier League. Qualifications for the Champions League remains a key driver of recruitment and the financial planning going into this summer. Let's talk a little bit about the managerial position that Carrick has been confirmed as a head coach until the end of the season. Manchester United have formally appointed Michael Carrick as head coach until the end of the 25-26 season, following Ruben Amorim's departure. Now, Carrick, a club legend with more than 400 appearances and multiple titles as a player, has been tasked with steadying the ship and steering United back into European football. He will be supported in the coaching staff by figures including Steve Holland and Johnny Evans. Carrick has been nominated for the Premier League Manager of the Month award for January 2026. The recognition of United's wins over Manchester City and Arsenal and the attractive style the team has shown. Fans can vote for him before the winner is announced in mid-February. no rush on managerial decision, because Carrick himself has stressed that Manchester United should not rush the appointment of a long-term head coach, even amid a strong result. He emphasized that the short-term success shouldn't trigger a knee-jerk decision, and the club must approach the managerial choices through thoroughly, not reactively. In a press conference, Carrick has said he feels at home at Old Trafford and is loving what I'm doing, but he remains cautious about permanent discussions, focusing on the job at hand rather than speculation. Now, there is some barriers in this deal. Recent reports suggest that the main barrier to Carrick being appointed permanently may be tied to whether United secure Champions League position or qualification, a key metric the board may use to assess his case. Now, there are also some criticism going viral around this man of the Premier League as of now. Former United captain Gary Neville has publicly argued that Carrick should not be given the job long term, even if he continues to win, and instead has suggested elite managers like Carlo Ancelotti, Thomas Tuchel or Mauricio Pochettino as more fitting long-term choices. There is fan and the public support outside traditional media. Voices from the fan community, including former players, pundits and even supporters like young Manchester United fan Luke Little, have voiced strong backing for Carrick to be considered as a serious candidate for permanent manager if he continues the current form. Under Carrick's management, young players like Kobe Mainoo have thrived, a stark contrast to their usage under former manager Ruben Amorim, leading to criticism of Amorim's handling and praise for Carrick's tactical clarity. Carrick starts in charge has been exceptional, with the United winning the majority of matches across the two spells in charge, interim, further boosting belief in his leadership. Now, moving forward, let's talk about the agent Bruno. Manchester United fans convinced Bruno Fernandes is trying to convince Cole Palmer to move to Old Trafford. You can ask yourself what happened before this comment. Manchester United fans are hopeful of agent Bruno convincing Cole Palmer to join the club after Portuguese star left a comment on his Instagram post. Having scored the hat-trick, Palmer posted a chorus of pictures of himself celebrating, captions "Just enjoy." And then the comment section was immediately flooded by fans and fellow professionals in awe of his 3 goals display, one of whom was United captain Fernandes, having scored himself on Saturday in a 2-0 win over Spurs. Fernandes commented, "What a player," followed by a clapping hands emoji. His remark alone racked up over 5,000 likes in less than 3 hours. It was replied to by fans of both clubs, with the Blues supporters telling Bruno to join Chelsea and telling him to stay away from Parma. United supporters, on the other hand, were praising him as agent Bruno, claiming that he is trying to convince Palmer to join the Red Devils. The media around the two clubs were commenting, saying that life under Manchester United legend Carrick is far better than life in Chelsea. So it means that Bruno Fernandes can convince Cole Palmer to join this club. As supporters, as United supporters and other Chelsea fans, what is your view about this comment? Do you think it is possible for Cole Palmer to join Manchester United? On the other hand, United's fan, do you think it is possible for Bruno Fernandes to join Chelsea? Let me hear from you and go in the comment sections and try to express your views on this news. Thank you.